Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 9 trades. And today's date is June the 16th and I am using my new Super Scalper trading system. Now this Super Scalper, when it changes colors, like from blue to yellow and yellow to blue, you'll get an audio alert and a pop-up box just like this. All it's doing is suggesting for you to go and take a look at it and to see if you have a potential trade. Now what's very, very important is you have some kind of a trading plan. And every morning at 6 o'clock, right where this vertical line is, I'm in front of the computer putting together my daily trade plan. And once I know whether I should be buying or selling, I'll put in an arrow manually. I do it. It's not part of the system. And that tells me I want to be buying on some kind of a pullback, going in the direction of the higher time frames. Now this scalper, along with the TZ, this what I nickname as a magic indicator, it really helps to find the beginning of the up and down cycles within the market. It's great for traders who love to scalp the markets on the 5-minute time frame. You can easily trade all 3 trading sessions 24 hours a day. Now there's really 4 things that you need to succeed at trading. You need a lot of chart time, you need a lot of demo trading, you need a lot of education. I provide the education. And you need a daily trade plan. This is one of the most important things. If you don't have a daily trade plan, well, that's probably the number 1 reason why you are failing or losing. Now my daily trade plan is at least 80% success rate. And of course the other ones, well, you know, sometimes it just hits strong support and resistance and wouldn't go, like it just doesn't go anymore. So that's why you got to pay attention to the charts and price action. Now you should be buying more education every 2 to 3 months if you want to succeed at trading. Okay, now we can get into some of these trades. The dollar CAD. Wanted to be buying it based on my daily trade plan, so that's exactly what I did. I bought it. Let's see where I got in at. Some of these I left it on 15 minutes. Other ones I dropped it down to the 5 minutes so I can try to get a correct PIP or tick total. This one did not move a lot today, and there's days that'll be like that. There's not much you can do about it. So I got in at this cursor here, and I closed it out with a small profit. Looks like only about 2 pips, and those 2 pips paid $231. Okay, it's the only one I bought, by the way. Took most of these trades well, between 6 and 7 in the morning, as you can see the time here. So this next one was euro dollar. Let's go run a check on that one. As I said, all the rest I sold. So I took the trade at this cursor right here, the scalper. Everything was saying to sell. And I closed it out here. Looking at the money, it should be 10. And there it is right there, 10 pips. And those 10 pips paid $1,000. Okay, let's move on to the NASDAQ. Now this one pays $20. Love trading these, well, all the rest going down here. These are the ones that move the most and they pay the most. And that is why I love trading it. Let's see now where I got in at. Wanted to be selling it. Did go sideways. Gave me a bit of a hard time, but not too much actually. I knew a first opportunity when it goes positive that I could close the trade. So I took the trade at this cursor and I closed it out, well, just being happy with a grand total. Remember, I'm happy when I got 200 pips and ticks or more, and this will be well over 300. Looks like, well, you have to remove the last two digits, so it's 9. Looks like 9. I used a calculator and it said 9.7, but anyhow, we'll go with the 9 ticks, and 9 ticks paid out $1,940. Moving on to the next pair, which is the 30-year bonds. And by the way, the reason why I, do more than, actually a lot more than just one trade, is because I always used to do one trade and sit around for hours to make 10 pips or to lose 30 or 40, and I was just wasting my time. So my mentor said you had to get in the habit of doing more trades. And so that's exactly what I do. Now I cannot do, 10 trades or whatever without having some kind of a very good trade plan. And as long as you're stuck doing 1 or 2 trades and you do not have a trade plan, you're going to spend a lot of time struggling. Months, if not years. Took me 8 years to get to this point. Hopefully it won't take you 8 years. So that's why I'm telling you, you have to do more than one trade at a time, and you need a daily trade plan. Okay, let's see where I got in on this 30-year bonds. Went sideways. Eventually, it decided to drop and give me some ticks. And I knew with 95% certainty I had a winner. And I took the money, I used a calculator, divided it by 5 because it pays $5 a tick. Calculator said 47, and there it is right there, 47 ticks. That ended up paying out $2,350. Okay, let's move on to gold. Now this one pays $10 a tick. Looking at it, 29, should be 29. Let's see where I got in first of all. There's the arrow for my daily trade plan. The scalper said to sell. Should have pulled the trigger over here. But this is the point where I decided to get in. Could have got out over here. Did another cycle and I got out over here. So let's see, it should be around 29. There it is right there. 29. Truly it should be 29.2. We'll forget about the 0.2. So we'll go with 29 times $10 times 10 lots, and that paid out $2,920. Now remember, my super scalper or any of my systems will work on anything that your broker offers you on the MT4 platform. It's only been over the past year or so that I've switched over to these instruments, as one of my trading buddies suggested. The futures, all of these pays a lot more and moves a lot more. And if your goal is to make a lot more and have more price action, then I highly recommend you, get into these, the indices and futures, like these instruments down here. And I'm sure there's a bunch more, but I look at 21 instruments, and I don't know about you, but if I can get 200 pips or more a day, that makes me happy. Okay, moving on to silver. Now this one, it doesn't move a real lot because, as you can see in the blue box here, it's only 27, but it does pay $50 a tick. So I knew I wanted to be selling it, the scalper, daily trade plan. So that's exactly what I did. Pulled the trigger here. As I said, it doesn't really move a lot. $50, if you take the money divided by 50, that should be, just roughly in my head, should be 6 ticks, and there it is right there. 6 ticks, and it ended up paying out $3,000. Okay, we're on a Forex pair now, just to show you that it works great on Forex also. Let's see where I got in at here. Here we go. I got in at this cursor and it dropped. Wish I saw it over here, but I didn't. It's pretty hard to be scanning all the pairs and trying to manage all your trades. But that's why I just keep an eye on a grand total here. And once I'm happy, I just close everything out. Let's see, I ended up getting 42. And those 42 PIPS paid out $3,161. Okay, let's move on to the DAX 30. Now this one pays $3.75 for each tick. And within this blue box right here, there's 960 ticks in here. So imagine the one over here. Let's see. This is 4,575. Through the London. If you're a London trader, you're going to love trading the Super Scalper and trading London and trading the German DAX 30. You could have easily doubled your account on this move. Now, if you want to know how you can double your account, just get in contact with me through Skype, and I can actually show you on Skype screen sharing, explain it in much more detail. So let's see where I got in at. This cursor in, this cursor out. Like I said, you don't need a big move, and it pays a lot. And I'm glad I'm out because I would be losing now. Remember, it's very important to have trade management and money management in order. So I ended up using a calculator. It's going to be almost impossible to get this rate on. But I took the money, divided it by $3.75. Calculator said 205. I know it shows 201 here, but if I move it just a bit, it's going to go way over the 205. Anyhow, just to let you know, it's 205 ticks, and that ended up paying out $7,687. Okay, let's move on to the last trade, crude oil. This one pays $10 a tick. Scalper said to sell. Daily trade plan said to sell. Everything was screaming to sell. I took a look at the money. It's 11. So this should be 11. 11 ticks. And there it is right there. You remove the last digit. It's 11 ticks. 11 ticks times $10 times 10 lots paid out $11,000. So another great day of trading using my Super Scalper along with my daily trade plan. Could not do it without the daily trade plan. And as I mentioned earlier, that this was going to be over 300, and it is over 300 pips and ticks. Grand total was 361 pips and ticks, and those 361 pips paid out $33,291. Now, if your system is not producing on a daily basis like my Super Scalper system, well, I recommend you get your hands on it, and don't forget about the daily trade plan. All you got to do is look right below this video, and you'll see this right up. It's my Super Scalper system. I do charge $250 for it. I teach the secrets to successfully trading the markets. Now, my Super Scalper system has over 3 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Included are 3 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. I threw in a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, 9 bonus videos. This is all just bonus education for you that should help you to learn how to trade the markets. Now, there's a lot of ways to trade. I do teach a lot of different ways to trade, as you can see. That's why I produce 22 training videos, and each video is about 30 minutes long each. Now, you can put the video on pause, and you can read everything here. If you have any questions at all, simple, pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. Now, if you live too far, well, simple again, just send me an email. Here's my email address. Remember, there's an underscore right here. Now, I really do prefer Skype, and I made it easy for you. All you got to do is click on this link, and then we will have Skype connection, and through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session. I'll answer your questions, give you some tips and tricks, and keep in mind I do all of that with no obligation to you. So, time to wrap up this video. And if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day and video, it should be tomorrow, I want to wish you good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.